Alright, Wednesday afternoon. Body shop up the road. Trying to sell some cars over here. 1960 Chrysler New Yorker. This one's a 4-door, obviously. Does have a title. We already pulled the motor trailer. We're going to get that built and put it in a 2-door. This car is not terrible. We do have taillights and a bunch of other parts. Got all these trim pieces and definitely enough to make one good car out of. We don't have a title for this one, but I know the guy that's owned it since the 80s. He's passed away now, but he tried to give me this car a long time ago. But it was too much of a project for me. But anyway, those two. I'd like to get $2,500 out of them. 51, I believe, Studebaker. 3-speed, flathead. Does run. We just sealed it. Obviously, we didn't do any body work, any metal work, nothing. I just wanted to preserve it. But pretty cool car. Obviously, you know, some rust. We do have a title for it. It comes with a parts car as well. This one does run. No brakes. I'd get $1,200 out of this thing. We got a 68 SS Chevelle, 396 car, no title, but we got all the front end shit for it. A lot of interior shit for it, I think. 138. But yeah, it's rough. I'd get $2,300 out of it. Good roller. Let's keep on cruising. 61 parts card for sale pretty soon, and a 58 T-Bird parts car for sale. 67 Toronado, 425. We got this one running. It's not a terrible car. Still dirty, but apparently the dude wanted to fix this thing up, took the front seat to get it reupholstered, and he died, and the family never got the seat back. Got a title for this one. Like I said, does run. It does move. Doesn't have any brakes either. We filled the master cylinder up, and that's all we did. It feels like it has pedal now, but as you'll see, we got so many cars that we don't want to spend a whole lot of time on. The ones we don't really want to fix up and keep, or ones that aren't high dollar. This old Healey, I think it's a 59. Got a tits front clip for it. No title. It's a long story. If you're really interested, I'll tell you about it later. But we want to get rid of this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, 61. I think it's a 58, 59 maybe. '61 rotisserie. Most of the cars in here he's keeping, so I don't want to give all of them away. But there's that front clip for that Austin Healey. Bunch of junk. Oh, we do have I think it's a 63 Suburban with a small block and a 4-speed in there. It's a Jaguar. It's actually for sale. It's going to be an LS swap. Rick just bought this one. I don't really know the plan. I think it's a 65 Impala. No idea what he wants to do with that one. 69 GTX. I know he wants to build this one, but I bet he'd sell it. It's got some Mopar. It's got rust. It was a 440 auto. I think we have a title for that one. 59 Chevy 348 automatic. 2-door hardtop. I believe it is an Impala. Is it an Impala? Yeah, it is an Impala. Obviously got some rust. He says this one's not for sale. I bet you it is. Excuse all my sniffling and sneezing. I'm dying from these allergies. This one. Oh, this is a T-Bird. It was a pretty nice and straight car. Had an older blue lacquer paint job and had some finish checking and shit in it. And being a paint body guy, he want to redo it, and might as well do it the original color. So we did the jams and everything. I think it's pretty much ready to go back together. That was a running and driving car. This is a 63, I believe. I guess it's a Galaxy. I don't know these Fords very well, but we've got a 406, and I think it's 406 tri-power and 4-speed. Motor's at the machine shop right now. I think he wants to do this one, but I bet he'd sell it. This is a 4-speed El Camino. It's got a built small block and a 4-speed. This one kind of just needs to be put back together. Here we got the 58 Buick wagon. Perfect patina. We're about to, I just got the distributor out, about to prime the oil system. We did a timing cover and water pump and some other crap on it. About ready to try to get it running. Interior is pretty fucked. Watch one of my other videos on this one to get the full story, but this one will be for sale. Honestly, I think it's for sale right now. He's got a guy making this glass right now. It's a 364 4-barrel Dynaflow. Super cool. Needs floor pans, but other than that, it's pretty solid. Obviously, perfect patina. Pretty cool story behind this. You need to watch the other video to get the whole story, because I'm not going to go into it now. Trying to make this as fast as possible. We got so many cars. We got a 66 or 67 Chevelle. They got a 66 and a 67. I always forget which one's which, but little short bed, square body. It's getting an LS. All the wheels and shit you could ever dream of. You know, motors, trans, fucking everywhere. Fucking wagon's so cool. I kind of wish that I would have bought it, but I was kind of going to do this. Well, we disagree on how to go about, you know, trying to fix this up and get money out of it. I would go a different route, but I was basically going to do what he was going to do, fix it up and flip it and try to make some money. So I didn't want to just take it out from under him and then make the money, when I was like, well, how about you buy it and I'll do the work and then we'll split some of the money. So that's the goal. It's a gremlin. This is a turbo LeBaron, super fucking clean. This thing has a built 327 in it, and no, this one's an automatic. Excuse me. He said he built this motor trans, got a Ford 9-inch, and he said it was sitting back here before he got it all back together, and one of his employees ran into it, and he said he was so pissed he just parked it back here and has been here ever since. This El Camino, oh, this is for sale. I think he wants $4,000 for it. I guarantee he's got more than that in the motor and trans and rear end, but time to let some of this shit go. I believe this is a 66 or 67. I don't know if it's gonna have a VIN. I don't think they moved the VINs there till 68. Oh, there you go. Whatever year that is. El Camino, got all the sheet metal and everything for it. It was a 4-speed or was it a 3-speed? I can't tell if it's got maybe a 3-speed. For sale, making an offer. I don't think this one's for sale, but he might sell it if you made him an offer. 2-door, 59 Chevy wagon. 55 has been sold. Well, sold to his son, so I tried to damn near give it away because we just wanted it gone. It's so fucking rough, and then his son was pissed we were trying to sell it, so he said he wanted it, so it's his now. Oh shit. Oh, fell. It was a 65 AMC. I heard it's called an AMC Classic, and then someone else told me it's actually a Rambler. I don't know. It's pretty cool Nash. It does have a, I guess, an 80s 5.0 Mustang, 5-speed and 302 in it. That one runs. It probably hasn't started in a couple years, but it does run. Let's see if I can make it up this mountain without falling. Pulling a HHG. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, that Chevy crew cab dually's for sale. Fresh big block in it. Needs some odds and ends finished, but I don't know why he lost interest in that one. We got so close to finishing it. Let's see. All this shit's for sale pretty much. Start over here, I guess. 64 to 66. Cab, there's some fenders and shit laying around here. There's a hood, a bed. There's another one over there. I'm sure it'll be super cheap. A bunch of these El Caminos. Probably get all 4 or 5 of them, however many there are, for cheap and build one good one. I believe both these have motors. I don't know what year they are. 70 whatever to 87 or this is 64 or 65 olds. I don't know if that's a 330 or what that is, but I would assume it's locked up, so quit asking if it runs. Pretty good parts car if you needed one of these. Another El Camino. Pretty rough. Does have a motor and 4-barrel even. The chevelle body. I'm sure that could go with the other one. Actually, there's another quarter panel over there too in the bed of that truck. I don't know what this is, 1970 or something. International, I think it's a 4-speed, 5-speed. This one ran a couple years ago. Pretty rough. It's for sale. Another one of these cabs. Oh, this is an early one. 61 to, or is it 60 to 63? Some doors. No clue what those go to. But I'm sure they're for sale. They look like Ford to me, but cruising. Keep cruising. There's nothing really over here. I'm sure this shit's for sale. Who knows where all this bullshit came from? Chevy cabs and a Mustang. Got this, I think it's a 48 frazer for sale, 4-door. This one did run a couple years ago, and Rick said somebody bought some parts off the engine, and he said he doesn't even know what they took, or, well, we hadn't fucked with it in forever, but I think that's pretty cool. You never see them. No idea where this pile of shit came from, but I'm sure it's for sale. Fucking looks like some pretty nice seats. I think this is a 65 El Camino. 64 maybe, I don't know. 3-speed, or maybe this one's a 4-speed. Nope, this one's they're both 3 speeds then, I guess. Those chevelle look like probably think this is the sheet metal for the chevelle out front. No idea where this pile of shit came from. Excuse me. Let's keep on cruising. This is gonna be his parts car for the 4. I believe it's a 63. No idea what this turd is. I believe this International ran too. It's a, I don't know, 70 or so as well. It's a 4-speed or 5-speed, whatever these are. I think these are both 354 cubic inches. They're all rusty. I don't know if that was an International thing or what. I don't know what happened with this thing, but I'm sure it's for sale. This one actually isn't for sale for some reason. I'm sure the jet boat could be for sale. This thing could be for sale. He said it was a 318 poly. One of his previous employees took the motor and trans out and put in like a 68 Charger or some shit. 58 Dodge is for sale. Flathead 6. It's ugly, but it's actually really solid. A little bit there, but actually in really good shape. A couple whiskey dents and shit here, but cab corner's good. A little bit of rust in the door. I guess it's a 4-speed. The bed's not half bad. This is the stamped one. This one I think he's using for a parts car for his 442. This one's for sale. I think this is a 65. Maybe these are 64, that's 65, maybe they're all 65s, I can't remember, I don't know automobiles that well. But yeah, this one's got a motor too, I think it's the same motor as the other one. This one, I think this was a 318, somebody pulled the motor out of. This one's a V6, The MV 3500. I'm keeping the MV 3500 out of it. No idea if it runs or not. This belongs to a buddy of mine. No idea why it's here. Looks like somebody's been picking parts off this thing. But last I heard, this one was for sale. Shitty truck, but somebody stole the rear end, I guess. But this one does run. Well, it did before I guess it got picked clean. But obviously a Cummins P-pump. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. We have another El Camino and a Malibu out here for sale. Another jet boat's probably for sale. I know that one's not. Yeah, this shit's for sale. This shit's for sale. And then over there you can see the other Studebaker. But I don't know, I think he wants $1,500 for this. Solid roller, already caged and everything. If you like these, apparently there's a pretty good following for them on that pile of shit. Anyway, that's about it. If y'all see something you like, let me know. Later.